Now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can. Clap your hands with me. Oh yeah. Come on everyone, I want to hear everybody clap your hands. All together now. Come on, I know you can do it. Say you will, say you can. So clap, 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 clap your hands with me. You gotta feel the beat deep, deep down in your bones and let your body move. Don't let anybody say you cannot, cause you know that you can groove. Shake that body left, ooh, shake that body right. Feel the beat down in your heart and let your spirit shine. All right, come on everyone. This is your last chance. So I want to hear everybody singing and wave your hands with me. Come on. Here we come, here we are. Now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can. Clap your hands with me. Yeah, here we come, here we are. Now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can. Clap your hands with me. Well, I got something to say right now, and I don't care who hears. I wanna live my life to the fullest, yeah, move past all my fears. Here we come, here we are. Now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can. So clap your hands with me. Sometimes you'll feel like you're all alone and there's nobody else around. But we're all here grooving next to you. So see all the friends you found. Ooh, yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Here we come, here we are. Now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can. Clap your hands with me. Oh yeah. Come on everyone, I want to hear everybody clap your hands. All together now. Come on, I know you can do it. Say you will, say you can. So clap, 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 clap your hands with me. You gotta feel the beat deep, deep down in your bones and let your body move. Don't let anybody say you cannot, cause you know that you can groove. Shake that body left, ooh, shake that body right. Feel the beat down in your heart and let your spirit shine. All right, come on everyone. This is your last chance. So I want to hear everybody singing and wave your hands with me. Come on. Here we come, here we are. Now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can. Clap your hands with me. Yeah, here we come, here we are. Now clap your hands with me.
Oh, that's the wrong... Oh, no, I'm pressing all the buttons. Hello! Hello, people. Welcome to the Sandbox stream, where apparently I don't know what buttons on my stream deck to press to start the stream. Welcome everyone to our Voxedit Mondays with me, PandaPops, joined by the lovely...
Hey, I'm V. Hey, everyone.
The lovely V-Pirate, who, if you tune in on Wednesday mornings, like Europe time, you get to see V teach you how to use the Game Maker.
That's right.
And to the person asking about any new giveaway, there's always a giveaway. It's whether or not when I want to drop it. And I see Wayward. I see Wayward here. Wayward, hello.
Hey, Wayward.
Right.
And hey, Pickaxe Master.
Let's say hi to a couple of people. Hoddle, I see you were the first person, I think, at least on my side, say hey. Co-X the 13th, hello. Or Co the 23rd. No, I prefer Co-X the 13th. It sounds better. That's your name now. Don't care what you say. Go West, Snowy Lepus, Go West Hoddle, Salim Singer, Roxy Miguel, hello, Gary Bald, NFT, Wayward, Pickaxe Master, Boobful, Wayward again, W Caleb, Garnicon, CoX13 coming in with the yo, it's your name. And have you got any Lucky Miner avatars? I haven't. I know I need to. I put some sand to one side to get one of yours. If you can DM me the link to mint your avatar, then that would be really helpful, because then that's always a constant reminder that I need to go do that. Glofer Games TV and Uma Kayam. Hi PandaPops, my name is Uma Kayam from Pakistan, and I'm playing Sandbox since Season 2. Well, welcome to you.
Hello there.
From all
nice
the way
to see you in the stream.
Yeah, I've been playing Sandbox too long. Too long is how long I've been playing Sandbox.
Very long.
Yes, very long time. So, this is going to be our... Why is that fairy pointing a gun at me? He isn't. They're just his nipples.
One of the guns?
Yeah, his arms, his nipples, or his thing.
His thing. And Roxy has a serious question for Panda.
Oh, what's the serious question?
He says, I don't know. Oh, that was a serious question.
Oh.
Why is that fairy pointing a gun at me? Oh, okay.
Oh. That's a serious question.
That was a serious question.
And Pickaxe Master, if you send the link to V, and then V can post it into the chat, just so people are aware that it's coming from a verified, from Restream from us, rather than enticing people to click links. I know that you're a good person, but we should still try and make sure that we're just putting links that are really by us in these streams. I also don't know whether it's open for things like that. Yes, security first. There we go. That's the word I'm looking at. Honestly, today is not my day. I'm very tired.
Every day is your day. What do you mean?
It's not, trust me. In fact, you don't even need to trust me. We had a conversation prior to starting this. And the fact that I pressed about 3 buttons before getting on the correct one for the screen.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Nothing like that happened.
Of course not. No. It never happened. Anyway, for the people, this is going to be our last stream on the fairy. We will be doing a little bit of animating. The animation is going to be him doing his sparkle or fairy dust. Let's leave it up to the chat. Do you want sparkle, the animation to be called Sparkle 01 or Fairy Dust 01? I will let you guys decide. And while you decide that, let's talk about some of the stuff that's happening that you guys can take part in. I also didn't realize this spelling mistake up here till right now. Creepypasta.
Oh, I actually saw that and I meant to like say something, but then I forgot again.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
one thing to note is this is finishing tomorrow just before midnight UTC, so 11:59 p.m. UTC. Convert that to what your country is. So if you are in Toronto time, which I can't remember what time that is, but in Toronto right now it's 2:07 p.m. So you would be like, hey, Toronto to UTC, and that would actually be like 8:07 UTC. No, I'm in British Summer Time, so that would be 6:07. EST, there you go. So just 30 hours from now. Is that the time? Maybe. But yeah, there you go. Just convert it to UTC. So the people like in Australia and stuff, you have less... Well, actually, you all have the same amount of time. But, like... You're probably not going to have as much awake time from me doing this stream. Either way, just convert that from your time zone. I know what I'm on about. See, I told you today wasn't my day. The other thing as well is we're having it so I'm hoping that they change this to be correct. Why is it saying the 13th? Okay, this needs updating. Results won't be from the 13th. I asked for there to be a buffer on results announced. This needs to be changed. It's meant to say from the 17th to the 24th, I think is the correct date, because that is not enough time. So what you will be seeing is, please just kind of take the latter date currently, don't take that beginning date. What I have asked is, because there is a lot, which you guys don't see, there's a lot behind the scenes that happen with doing these contests. We have to have a lot of checks in place. We have to obviously go through submissions, make a voting form, have the judges then vote, and then go through those votes and calculate the top 10 winners from those votes. This all takes time. We then also need to put together a social media post, and if it's an IP, we also need to consult with the IP. The IPs also need time to vote, things like that. So there's a lot of stuff that happens behind the scene. What we don't want to do is give a date and then be like, hey, we're delayed for another week. So what we're meant to be doing, and unfortunately this didn't get translated properly, which is why you're seeing this date here, it's meant to be an additional week buffer. So we will always aim, please ignore the 13th, only pay attention to the 17th. We'll always aim to have it on the first date shown, once again, not for what you're seeing here. Please ignore the 13th. Results will not be announced on the 13th. That's not enough time. That's less than a week from when it closes. Because I don't stay awake until midnight UTC and start processing. I'm in bed. I am in bed. So we're going to have like a buffer shown. And prizes will still be distributed between 1 to 3 weeks from results announced. And that's across all contests, whether that's game jams. I say all contests, there's 2 contests. Whether it's across Voxedit or game jams, it's always going to take between 1 to 3 weeks. If you are on the tail end of that 3 weeks and you're getting a bit worried about your prize, then obviously do send a message, but only once it's gotten close to the end of that 3 weeks, not beforehand. And when you see results between these dates, please don't be asking when are the results coming out. It will be between those dates, but not the date that you're currently seeing. I'm so sorry. I should have chose a better one to talk about this. But yes, you only have 30-ish hours to do the creepypasta. Once again, we're not looking for a story to be told. We just want something creepy. Don't steal IP concepts. I have to do a lot of research. This is another thing that takes time. I actually have to do a lot of research to make sure you're not breaking copyright rules. So please do keep that in mind. The less copyright infringement there is, the quicker I can get a turnaround on this. So that's Creepypasta. We do also have a brand new Voxedit contest that has started already. It is steampunk. We have the regular, beginner, and equipment category. Equipment, brand new category. So for regular and beginner category, we want like assets, items, NPCs, not equipment. If you submit an equipment piece to the regular or beginner category, you will get moved to the equipment category. Can you enter into both? Yes, you can enter regular category. You can enter equipment category. You can send 2 separate assets. If you want to do a steampunk hat, do the hat. If you want to do something, another steampunk asset, then do that as well. You can enter more than once. We have never told people you can't enter once. You also have the possibility to go to voting in both regular and equipment. If you do 3 assets for regular, well, 1, if they're high enough quality to get into voting, well done. I have only ever seen 2 people win in regular 2 different prizes. Some IPs have said that they don't want to reward people like this. This isn't an IP one, this is an internal one, and I don't have that rule. If you are good enough to get into the voting for both of your assets, and if you get voted high enough to qualify, then in my opinion, that's fair enough. With IPs, it's different because we have to keep in mind what the IPs actually want as well. And yeah. So important dates. I'm checking these dates now. I'm really worried. I'm really worried about the dates. So from the 18th of June, that's when it closes. Okay. Ignore all of these dates, please. Ignore the result announcement dates. These will be updated. These will be updated.
Have you not been on their backs about this for a really long time? I feel like this has been happening for a really long time.
So before it was results announced, and then they did the day after it closed, and then up until the proper one, they stopped that, and then literally.
So now they gave you a week.
Literally, I messaged saying, "Hey, because we had an issue with the Walking Dead one where we did have to delay the results going out." They then said, "Hey, we need to stick to what the medium says." So I said, "Well, let's give ourselves a buffer." And instead of giving me the buffer how I intended it to be, which is the actual date we intend on announcing plus 1 week as the buffer, they've just gone, "Oh yeah, a week early." And I was like, no, we need, the buffer is on the end. So I did send a message to the person that does do this. I think I might be asking, because I was meant to have full control on editing these Medium articles. Unfortunately, when we tried to set it up, it went wrong. And we've just never revisited that. So
yeah, I can see on our plan calendar that it's not supposed to be announced for like another couple of weeks after that.
Is the actual announcement meant to be July 1st?
As far as I can see, it's supposed to be on 8th.
On the 8th? Oh, well, they took away, they took a week off of me.
So that's like
ignore.
the entire voting period. They just took the buffer after the results.
They're just like, you don't need to vote. Never mind the fact that I've added a whole other category. Nah, that's fine. She could do that faster. That's fine. So we will get this sorted for you guys. We can laugh about it. It's absolutely fine. We will get this sorted. Please do just ignore the results announced. I'm gonna have this sorted. Yeah. Yeah, that needs sorting. It will be sorted tomorrow. Almost all of the people that can currently sort this for me have finished work for today.
Yeah.
So it will be sorted tomorrow. I will apologize. This is not how it should be. And I think I'm going to strongly interject moving forward. Oh, so fun times. On a happy, you know what? On a happier note, though, we are halfway through the Steve Aoki's Game Jam voting, or roughly halfway through. So we are coming up to the tail end of the first round of voting. The first round of voting is done via the council and V. And then the second round goes to a Sandbox independent judging team that does the second round of voting to get our finalists. We take all those results and we get you your top 10 and your best of.
Yep. That's what's going to happen. Also, before we forget, or before I forget, Pickaxe Masters Mint. Avatar Mint.
Thank
page.
you.
I'm just going to link that in chat. If anyone wants to mint one of their lovely avatars, little miners, there you go. There's the link. You can go there and mint your avatar if you're interested.
Nice.
And also, Panda, there's a link in our streamer chat if you want to go through that one as well.
Do I have to?
Yeah. I think it's a nice one to touch on.
Hey. Oh, yeah, maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
So, major back-end maintenance is planned at the Sandbox on the 6th of June from 1 p.m. from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. UTC. Our website, game client, and creation tools, Game Maker and Voxedit.
Are you okay? Are you quite all right?
Sure. Are likely to experience heavy
slowdowns.
Thank you.
Or become temporarily unavailable. Creators are urged to save any work before maintenance begins and take a break until it is completed. Thank you for your patience and your understanding. I did a few mess ups as well because I too am brilliant at talking.
Oh, it's a good job it's not our job, right? Oh, why did I click on that? It's like I automatically see notifications. I'm like, let me click. No, you guys don't need to see my Twitter. Panda needs server maintenance too. I do. Until Mayfest is over to do maintenance. I don't know. No, so I'm just going to state the maintenance has been planned for a long time. Yeah. This is something, and that's the date. It's like they're not going to delay, like that's the date. No. It's just...
So please beware of using the services. If you even can use them, just probably don't.
Yep.
Just for your own good.
So, yes. Anyway, Voxedit.
Anyways,
do you know what I think might help? If we just show some of the new features video for what came out for Voxedit, because there was a recent update last Wednesday.
Let's do it.
There we go. Hello, everyone. You got to come back to the lovely laughing tones of V. because I am hilarious.
I'll tell you what I'm laughing about because it's big secret.
Big secret?
I was hoping that wasn't that obvious. Oh, I mispronounced that word. But okay. Yeah, secret.
Right, what did I think people suggested fairy dust. Fairy dust. Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Fairy dust, and I think it was supposed to be yellow and bright blue.
I have got the fairy dust ready.
Oh yeah, you do.
I do.
Look at me remembering things.
You're very good at remembering things. I'm super proud of you.
I'm really not good at remembering things.
Sure you
Only
are.
random things.
Oh, isn't it the best when you remember random things?
Yeah, and not important ones. Yeah, I love that.
Oh yeah, me too.
It's
Yeah.
a fun thing.
Do you know what? I was talking because we had somebody come round and do some brickwork on the house just to sort of replace a couple of bricks and make it look a little bit nicer to try and sell it better. And I was talking to him and he mentioned like about some of the issues as to why some of the bricks were the way they were. And I'd mentioned how the previous owners had like chipped away all of, and I know the word, I've used the word a lot, rendering. The rendering had been done incorrectly before. It was all the way to the floor. Anybody who knows anything about rendering, especially with old houses, is you need at least 1 to 2 bricks breathing at the bottom. You never render to the floor. You should never render to the floor. This house with the previous owners had been rendered to the floor, so the previous owners had chipped all of the rendering off. I was talking to the brickie and I was trying to remember the word rendering, and I was like, the stuff that goes over the bricks, and then like there's still like little bits of rendering still about, and I tapped on it. I was like, this stuff, and it was like rendering. I'm like, yeah, that rendering, the word I've used many times.
Tough one to remember.
Yeah. Alright, how are we gonna do? Is it gonna like?
What do you say to dropping a form?
I say, drop that form. Drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like it's hot.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is. You're in for Tears of Enemies NFT by PandaPops today.
Whoop, whoop.
Lucky people.
But do you know
Please
what?
don't
They
enter
are
if you already
lucky.
have it.
They are the luckiest people I know.
They are. I know. Such luck. Even if you don't win, you're lucky you just had a chance to get it.
Yeah. Why is Go West crying?
Yeah, I was just sitting and trying like to read chat and see if I missed something. I think he's just crying.
Go West, stop it.
Maybe your fairy's just so beautiful that. Oh, those are tears of enemies. I don't think you're our enemy. Are
Yeah,
you?
I've definitely not been beating Go West up. Not yet, anyway.
Not yet. Your day shall come.
Yes. Hey, Go West. I could. Let's just get one thing straight. If I wanted to, I could.
Oh, that sounds like a challenge to me.
No challenge. No challenge here. Oh, Mr. Superman. No, Mr. Superman. So, what has everybody been up to since I had a week off work?
I had the weekend and then today of work, and I just feel like I've been away from work for so long, and I'm stressing to get back.
Do you know what? I feel the same too, because I'm playing
not very
catch
good
up.
at being away.
Well, I definitely wasn't good at being away. You saw me. I
Yeah, I saw
that. Yeah.
And I get out.
Yeah,
The chat.
literally told me to stop being in work chats. Like, it was just like, just go enjoy your time off. And then that's where I sent a screenshot of my scheduled day.
Yeah. Looked like a nice busy schedule. Doing not work, but other work. Homework. Not homework.
Yeah, no.
Housework.
Yeah, there was a lot, and I did get. You'll be sad to hear though. There was one thing I didn't get to do, and
What is the one thing I commented on?
yes,
Oh,
yeah, I
sad.
didn't get to do it, but I did get to do it on Sunday, and you will laugh. So The Sims,
Okay.
The Sims have like their sale. Is it their summer sale? They've got their sale happening, and I really wanted the werewolves pack.
Oh yeah, I don't have that one either.
So I really wanted it because it looked really cute because toddlers can be little werewolf pups, and I was like, that's cute.
Yeah.
So I created, which also I didn't realize teenage Sims don't need an adult to to live on their own.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
No.
I didn't realize that. My daughter showed me that. I was like, you can't make a teenager with a child. She's like, of course you can. So that was I didn't realize. So I made a teenager. I then got her turned into a werewolf. And then I forgot to feed her and she died.
Oh, well done.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a real achievement to have Sims die in a Sims 4 because it's so easy. How did you manage?
Well, I don't. So I always have it so the autonomy is on. So, like, if she was hungry, she could have... No, but she could have got up and eaten something. And she had leftovers. I put her to bed, and I did fast forward. I saw that her hunger was getting low, so I was like, oh, I'll click for her to go get some food. And then she just died of starvation.
Oh. That's silly.
What's up, mate? Thank you for the lovely kiss. You can go play upstairs. I cannot come with you for another half an hour. No, you can have Poppy help you. Or you can play with Lego in the living room, or you can play on Minecraft. Go on. Or Spider-Man. Thank you. But yeah, I don't know how I don't know what happened. There's only been one other time I've had, and it was because she was the only sim in my household, so it was game over. I couldn't even even plead with the Reaper because it was the only sim.
No. Too bad.
Yeah, but you weren't, so let him play it so I can do the stream. Go. Okay, then go get him a toy. Right. But yeah, the only other time is mine got electrocuted twice on the same day.
Wow.
From
You're really
weather.
unlucky.
Yeah.
I can count on one hand how many times I've had the Reaper visit in The Sims 4, I think. My Sims never die.
Really? I don't think you're trying hard enough.
No, I'm not. But
you need
still.
to try. You need to try harder with that.
Yeah.
I'm so shocked that you don't do the murder.
Oh, I actually used to do that a lot. Now I've been playing more like story-based things. So the times that they have died, it's been like because I've murdered them. It never happens on purpose.
Ghana, Wayward saying that the first Sims was like 40% their childhood. First Sims was, there's a lot of my childhood.
More than 40% of my childhood.
Yeah, I actually... So, obviously, with Sims 4, it shows you how many hours you spent playing it. And I know that number Because
I'm not going to disclose anything.
Sims 4 isn't even my most played Sims. I would say I spent the most time in Sims 3, maybe 2. One was the gateway one, but I was still too young to be spending all day and all night on it. Because I would have been about 10 when I started playing The Sims, 9 or 10. But
it was 10. Yeah, I think you must have been 10 as well.
Yeah, I was in year 6 when I first started playing, but I didn't play it on release. I played when Hot Dates came out because I got it real cheap. Okay. I got it real cheap.
Yeah, I played it from the very first one. And it never left me.
I mean, 2 as well was just so good. And I don't want to say that The Sims stole my idea, but as a partial hoarder, I still have a lot of drawings and paper stuff from when I was a small human. And before Sims 2 came out, I used to draw diagrams and ideas of how The Sims could improve. And on there, you will see that I drew babies, toddlers, children, and teenagers. I didn't draw old people, just because old people never bothered me on The Sims. I never wanted to have a granny on The Sims.
No, but also in Sims, old people never really had much gameplay anyway, so they were kind of boring.
Yeah, right. V, I'm gonna let you. Please do. You talk about some Voxedit stuff because I can hear my children making a ruckus, and I really need to see what's happening.
Yeah, no worries. I'm gonna also look at chat for a little bit. Hey, Dr. Metaverser, I saw you coming in. Didn't get to say hello to you, but hi. You missed us in the stream and being here in the stream with y'all. Yeah, it's been, I don't know how long you've been gone, but I feel like I've been gone from streams for like so long right now. I think it's just since Monday, but this weekend being 3 days in a row, I already felt like I've been away for so long.
I am back.
Oh, you're already back. Hello.
Hello. Is it me you're looking for?
Always.
Yay!
Always looking for you.
I feel
Escape
so special.
Room Artist's first sim was SimCity. I also played SimCity.
I did too. Wasn't my favourite though.
The Sims was always better, but I liked it. Some critics thought Sims 1 would be a big flop. Well, joke's on them.
Joke is on them because it is friggin' fantastic.
It is a massive franchise still, all these years later. Like, what is it, 23 years? Yeah, 23 years.
No, it's not. Why? Why you do me like that? Why you doing me like that?
Sorry. Sorry, Garnican, as well. Sorry to make you all realize how old you are. I'm at peace with my oldness, so don't worry.
I'm not old. For everybody here, I believe you all know that I'm 24.
Yeah, of course. So you were 1 year old when the first one came out?
Yeah.
GG's.
Yeah. Yeah.
You played the heck out of that one.
Honestly, I was the best 1 year old gamer anybody ever saw. When I first played it, also not grade 6, year 6.
Yeah, Panda was in year 6 at age 1.
Well, no,
I don't see the problem in the logic.
Just when I played it, like they keep thinking that like I played it on first release. I could have just started playing Sims 1 when, like 10 years down the line.
Yeah, you did mention Hot Date though. That's not 10 years down the line. I'm here to break your logic.
Am I making myself even older? No. I am... You said before you were 26. No, that's other people saying I'm 26. Whatever age you guys believe, that's how old I am.
Oh, so the people who think you're 90 because your PandaPops 90, that's also the case?
Oh, yeah, because I know that I don't look 90, which means that they just, like, really must be very impressed that I'm a 90-year-old, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, true. True story. Hot Hill is at peace with her oldness as well. See, that's a nice way to feel, isn't it? Yeah, I know I'm aging. It's what it is. Passage of time happens to us all.
No.
V beat me to it. To what? Escape room artist. Dr. Metaverse doesn't call it older, calls it wiser. Well, you know, we could also just say we're older and wiser. Nothing wrong in that. But if you want to deny, then you can go with wiser. No worries. Oh, Panda being 90. I know. Gotcha. You got whizzier with aging.
That's funny. I like that.
They're about to be soon, if you admit some of those avatars.
Yeah, can't wait for those whizzy avatars. Hype up! Whoop whoop!
Hype, hype.
Hype the whizziness, do 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 do. Hype the whizziness. Why are you hiding from your brother? Okay.
Metaverse says he stopped counting at 27. So he says his age is 27 plus some change.
So
That's a good way to go about it. I often forget my age when I have to say how old I am. I'm like, wait.
my stepdad actually does something very similar, where he will say, "Oh, I'm X old plus X amount experience." Like, I'm 40 with 10 years experience kind of situation.
Oh, that's a good way to say it.
It is, isn't it?
Wayward likes the magic nippies.
Good.
Who doesn't? What's not to like?
Yeah? Are we...
I feel like maybe they should be slightly quicker or something if it's like if he's shooting with it. Or is it just like a little...
Well, I think it's more of like a light dusting.
Okay.
Like, we can even...
So maybe it's more than shooting, it's like a blessing.
Yeah, like, and we'll have him, like, just sort of... bloop. Have him pause there for a minute. And then he'll just kind of, like, bloop, back there. Pause. And then bloop this way. So he's kind of just like, bloop. Bloop. I shine my nipple rain down on you. Ha 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 ha.
I love this little turn as well. That added a whole new level to this animation. Love it.
And while that's happening...
Gotta remember the bounce.
There we go.
Oh
He's very happy.
He's so happy to see you. That's kind of a scary fairy, gotta say.
Nah, don't be silly.
I'm not sure how I'd feel if I met this guy.
You would feel great.
Okay.
Hey, buddy, what do you think of the fairy? Come here. Like, come here. Do you want to
Not the
tell me?
flapping fellas way where it says.
Look,
Yes, of course.
look, do you like his
Of
fairy
course.
dust? Is his fairy?
How does this thing?
That is the real question to be asking.
He really needs a wee wee.
Looks like his pants is moving.
Because he really needs a wee wee.
Oh, so that's where his willy is.
Yes!
Oh, so he's gonna wee his pants.
No, he's not gonna wee his pants.
He went to the toilet.
Yeah, he's gotta find the toilet.
Oh, so he wees on his bum.
No!
Oh, so he wees inside the chimney. So the wee goes in the chimney to the house.
Yes, yeah, that's what he does. He wees inside the chimney, and the wee goes inside the chimneys into the house.
The toilet.
Sounds logical.
Yeah.
For it to go inside.
Huh?
The toilet. Inside.
Toilet in his eyes?
No, the toilet for the wee inside when the wee goes down
Yeah,
the chimney.
yeah. There's a toilet right at the bottom of the chimney, and the wee goes straight down the chimney into the toilet. You got hiccups? Okay.
Oh, Mummy, it looks like your nose.
Can you leave the room, please? Remember, look, I'm gonna be done in like 15 minutes. Go on. Go on, please go.
Why?
Please go.
It looks like your knickers.
So with the animation, we've been making his wings move. So we've got his wings sort of like flap in, and now we're gonna flap his wings back down. What I like to do is I like to do both kind of wings at once. I dreaded no sneaking around, but I'm suspecting Holmes to tinkle down there.
Oh no.
Mummy, when you turn him around and does his wings move?
Yeah, look. His wings flap. See how his wings are flapping?
Looks like a
Or
flying
Santa.
winky.
Santa's gonna have some real smelly chimneys.
Like flying ants.
Lovely, mate.
Oh no, it looks like flying toilet. Oh, it looks like flying wee.
1 sec. Right, I am back, and we are going to just finish off this because I feel like this is derailed slightly. Through my
That was a
own
nice
fault.
interlude, though.
Oh, have we closed the form? Should we close the form?
We have not. I think we should. Yes. I
There
was
we
just
go.
gonna say.
Yeah. Is this a bad day to ask Voxedit questions then? No, you ask away, friend. You ask your Voxedit questions
This is
away.
the best time to be doing that. Monday show.
And clenching book cheek action. Oh, wayward, I don't have 2 separate book cheek nodes though. But maybe we could.
I would have liked
could
that.
do-
That sounds like a fun idea.
Yeah. Something came to my mind, wasn't kids showing randomly on stream is the last thing to do on Panda's bingo for some. I don't think My tiny human was the last. The last one is Panda Beats Joe, which, by the way, anybody waiting to mark that off, technically I beat Joe in all of the multiplayer parkour. Feel free to go to the Wizzy Discord and ask Joe in there, because technically that has now been achieved. And for anybody waiting on that, I will allow it to be ticked off.
Uh-oh. Do we have some winners coming up then?
Escape room artist calls Panda! Whoop whoop! Escape room artist. So one of the things was you need to have your fully checked bingo thing, and you need to tweet it on Twitter, because I can't go by the timestamps on here because I've got to be able to find it on Twitter, so please go do it on Twitter. Little one, what? Well, then go tell Poppy to hurry up. Right.
Hurry up.
We can probably make these just move a little bit faster. We just move all of this in. Wait, how much am I moving? 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. Is that not how I move it? I've already forgotten how to move it. Oh, now I don't even know how much I moved it by. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Right, next one. Oh, I didn't even touch that fairy dust. Okay. One, 2, 3. So I've got one random fairy dust still ready to be used.
Wow.
Wow. I love it when you say wow. You do it so well.
Dr. Luigi's got bingo as well.
You gotta tweet it, and I'm gonna go by the tweets.
Metaverse got it as well.
That's
I think a lot of people might have gotten it this stream.
Maybe, but it's only gonna be one main winner and 5 runner-ups, so it's gonna be by...
Well, you can see it on the tweet timestamps.
Oh, Dr. Metaverso's just like, I'm excited for friends! He didn't do it. Metaverso, how dare you not do it? Like, a part of me is just so disappointed in you.
Aww.
Like, just so disappointed.
Ume Kayama is asking what they can do with land. They've got one land.
Mummy?
They...
Mummy, watch this.
No! Right,
Emma,
now move.
if you have a land, you can, in the future, you'll be able to build a game on it. Right now, you cannot publish on land. It's not currently a feature that's available, but it will be in the future.
And you can...
Right now, you can stake it.
Yep, stake. So, staking lands. Let me... just go to this one. So if we go to, not claims, damn it, we go to staking. So you can either stake your sand, just Soul Sand, which has a current percent of 5.86% APR, still better than most banks are going to give you out there. And land staking, you are limited to, and they've recently increased that, so I can't remember how much it is. Is it now 5,000 per land?
I don't remember.
Someone will know.
I actually don't remember.
Hoddle or someone in here will know. Dr. Metaverso, potentially. I forget. I mean, technically I could work it out. Where's my calculator?
Garnican also makes a good point. May Festival has a reward pool for landholders. So if you have a land, Umakayam, not just the May Festival, but a lot of
2,000.
festivals have reward pools for landholders.
It's 2,000, not 5. So 1 land, you can stake a maximum of 2,000, which will give you currently 16.9% APR. This does fluctuate. When I first started doing land staking, I got like 5,000% for the first...
Yeah, I got
like,
a really high one as well.
for like the first couple of hours, and then it went down to 500. I've got to say though, it did stay over 100% for a good couple of months. I really think it was only when they increased it from 500 to 1,000 that we actually saw it slowly go down. And I'm not a whale. I'm not a whale. I'm not a whale. I'm not. But you can stake up to 2,000 per land and be claiming those rewards. For me personally, if you've got land and you have sand, I would say do stake it, because otherwise you're just leaving money there unchecked. It is easy for you to just unstake your sand and cash that out if you want. That's a panda balance. A whale is above 100k. I'm a panda. I'm not a whale. But yeah, so can't currently publish on the metaverse, but with your land, you will be able to publish that in the metaverse, or you will be able to also rent that land out for people that may have games and you want to make some money that way. That is a future feature that will be coming out. And what I can tell people as well, because I believe this was floating around, and I think I'm allowed to tell people this. I'm pretty sure I can. So if you are creating your own experience, this is your experience, and you are uploading it to your own land, the assets that you have created that are on your workspace, they do not need to be minted to publish your land into the metaverse. Assets that you have that you would like from other people, they do need to be minted and you need to own them. Okay, so you can't. So for it to be published, it even needs to be an NFT you own, minted through the sandbox. Please do keep that in mind. It does need to be minted through the sandbox, or it needs to be an asset that you have created on your workspace. Yeah, Wayward, so in a staff meeting, I did specifically ask that question because of the fact that we're moving to Polygon. It had always been said, like, and I'm saying this was said like years ago, that they were hoping all assets would be minted. And with it, and that's one reason we were going to move to Polygon as well, is to keep that cost low if everything needed to be minted, or at least that seemed like that was the intention, that all assets need to be minted. However, I did specifically ask that question, whether if I own an asset, if it's mine, it's my creation, does it need to be minted? And I was told it will not need to be minted.
So it's just published.
Yes, it would have to be, like, okay. Yeah, you would have to have it published, like, and it has to be yours. It can't be, you know, Wayward can't just be like, hey, Panda, you can use mine, obviously. No worries. Like, you just use it, friend. No, it's gotta be, yeah. You need help entering Discord channel? Okay, I'm not too sure what the issue is there. We don't often ban people from our Discord unless they have done something. You can reach out to Scott or Aminata. They are the heads of Discord. I believe they have their DMs open for people that feel like they may have been banned. But people don't get banned lightly within the Sandbox Discord. We have quite a high tolerance and a fair few strike systems in place. for assets to not need to be minted as long as you have it in your workspace. I couldn't imagine needing to mint all of the grass and rocks. Yeah, that's... And also, when you think about, as well, with how the marketplace is going to be, like, okay, maybe some people want environmental grass and rocks and plants. Like, I mean, there's some, like, stuff that I've seen other people make where I'm like, that looks great. I don't have time to make that. I want to purchase it. And that's helpful. But not every little thing needs to be minted. Like, I look at a lot of the stuff that I've created, and I'm like, I don't need to mint all of these. This guy will be minted, though. Who wants this guy minted?
100%, yes.
Also, I don't know if you noticed, but I tried to make it look more like he had sort of like locks by adding.
That.
Yeah. I don't know if that helped. I'm not too.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No, I like it.
Wayward's like, I'd buy that fairy in a heartbeat. He's got to be changed a little bit. Like, all his animations need to incorporate his wings. I also need to add like a fly animation.
Yeah. Maybe a little frolic as well. Who knows?
Maybe this can be the special NFT for people. For the number one person for the bingo card. Because I promised a special NFT.
You get a sexy fairy.
Yeah, I'll put him some poses on Light Tracer, which for people, if you don't already, definitely do look into Light Tracer. They do have a free trial, and it's very, very helpful for entering contests to use Light Tracer. But I know it's expensive after the trial. Any news for Alpha Season 4? No public news for Alpha Season 4, but lots of things are happening behind the scenes.
Internal news.
Lots of things are happening. I'm not sharing a thing. Yeah, here's a giant fairy shooting fairy dust. But yes, did we have a winner for the form? Did we announce that?
Yeah, I was gonna say let's do that before we forget entirely and don't do it.
Okay, you do that.
Winner of the Tears of Enemies NFT made by PandaPops is Dr. Luigi over on Twitch.
Ooh.
Congratulations, you've won your Tears of Enemies.
Whoop whoop. That will be sent to you within 6 weeks' time. Depending on gas dependent. Although, I did send a bunch of stuff the other day because gas was a little bit... But I mean, it's at 51, it's not great. Generally, if it gets close to the 6 weeks and gas goes to 30 or 35, I will start sending. Ideally, I want it in the 20 range. Can't wait for Polygon. I can't wait. Cannot wait for Polygon. Anyway... we're gonna wrap up here. The fairy is I'm gonna do some additional things off to the side. Next week we're gonna be doing something completely different. 100% completely different for you guys. We'll definitely be more focused on teaching you some new stuff. And to make sure that this stays educational, do I have something educational to show people? Oh, let's do this. Oh, that's not the right thing. Oh, yes it is.
Y'all ready for the Sandbox game?
Alright, bugger it. Never mind. I can't find the right one. Sorry guys, I was going to find a lot of Voxedit quick tips for you guys to watch. Did I answer your Voxedit question? I did not. I didn't see it.
No, I also did not see it. So missed it.
Can you... May Festival has a... I saw the May Festival. Garnica, can you put your question again? Right now, I'm looking. I'm staring at you.
I think I see it. I have an animation rotation that kind of seems to ignore previous keyframes and move before I want to.
Oh.
Any common mistakes I could be doing?
Yes, I think I know exactly what the issue is, and it is a little bit annoying, and I do suggest you put it in the feedback form. So what happens is, let's save this dude, and we'll go do it on this fairy that we were showing new things on. So if we... Do I have his fairy dust? There we go. Right, we have the fairy dust. So let's just do the fairy dust. Fairy dust is apparently brown. Don't mind this dude's brown fairy dust. Should it be coming out of his bottom? Right. So what happens is we have it, we move it forward, and let's say you do a rotate, and then you move it forward, up and down again, and then you decide to rotate it another way. You are seeing that it's doing that rotation early, and I'll show you why. And it is annoying that it does this, because position Y hasn't been closed. So what you actually need to do is, let's just take that rotation off. What you need to do is, at this point where you've done that rotation, you want to do close all keyframes there. And then on this point, you rotate it. Why did it still not work? There we go. I usually have to tell people not to mind the brown fairy dust. So it's purely because of not closing these keyframes. And it's a little bit annoying, but it has to be done that way. But when you do it like that, it works perfectly. So that's why that's happening. Okay, I can't do, and like, I'm not in charge of the Discord. I'm not ignoring you on purpose. There's just nothing I can do. I've told you the two people who you need to talk to. I trust them that they know what they're doing. And if they've blocked you for a reason, there's a reason for that. Maybe you were IP banned. I don't know. Maybe you did, like, without more information. I can't do anything. I'm not in charge of that aspect. There's nothing I can do. I'm the Voxedit community manager. V is the Game Maker community manager. We are not in charge of the Discord. We both just do streams here as well. So you can, Scott has said before that his DMs are usually open, or people can friend request Scott to then ask, like, why is this an issue? So yes, you should be able to reach out to one of them to be able to ask why this is an issue. And then they can tell you, who is Scott? Scott is the head of the Discord. But there's no more of, I can't help you any further with this. But yes, Garnican, does that help with you at all? Because we need to finish up here. For anybody wondering why you're seeing a lot more of my kids than usual, my partner started his new job today, and he's had to do 2 induction days at this new job, which means he is in London for 2 days. And I don't have my usual help. But Garnican, does that help you? We are finishing up now. But I may ask a follow-up question next time if it's okay. It's always okay. It is always okay. %100%. Right. Let's finish up.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Did we do the giveaway? We did the giveaway.
We did. Who was the winner? Who was the winner? You said it.
Yes. What was the name? Yeah, I missed it. It's right on my tongue. Dr. Luigi.
That's it, Dr. Yeah, well, of course, Dr. Luigi. Why would it not be? Where's Mario when you need him? Anyway, thank you, absolutely everybody. You guys have been fantabadoozy. Oh, that's the wrong one. Here we go. You guys have been fantabadoozy. Hopefully, I will see you next time. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening. Make sure to tune in to V Stream on Wednesday. Alex and Lucas stream Wednesday evening. Mine and V stream on Thursday. And then Alex and Lucas again on Saturday for you guys. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the metaverse. I will see you next time. Goodbye from me and...
Goodbye from V. Bye-bye, everyone.
Woo, bye. Bye, people.